بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الخلق سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته أبنائي بناتي طلبة وطالبات الصف الثاني الإعدادي. Mr. Ramadan greets you and presents Unit 2 Part 1. Unit 2 is titled How Are You Feeling? How are you feeling? How do you feel? Do you feel cold? Do you feel angry? Are you hungry? Are you happy? Do you feel sad? These are the feelings of humans. Now let's go to the words. First, we start with the nouns. Ward. Ward. A ward is a suit or wing in a hospital, in a hotel. A large room in a hotel or a hospital. يسموها جناح. Food stall. Food stall. It is a shop, small shop in the street to sell foods. Calligraphy. Calligraphy. The art of good writing, especially when you use a special kind of pen or brush. Sewing. Sewing. Sewing is the act of making clothes. Sign language. The language which the deaf people use to communicate with each other and we use to communicate with them. Call center. Call center. It is an office where you go to make a call. Computer engineer. Computer engineer. A person who works with computers, programming, designing, drawing on a computer, making diagrams, writing, typing, translating, and so on. All these works done on a computer. But the computer engineer is the person who deals with computer programming and hardware. Artist. Artist. An artist may be someone who draws pictures, someone who acts, someone who sings, someone who dances. All these are artists. Street food seller, the person who sells food in the street. Cook, as a noun, means the person who cooks, especially in a restaurant, like the chef. Let's go to the verbs. The verb park means to put his car beside the pavement or inside a garage. This is park. The word communicate. Communicate means to make contact with another person. Repair. Repair. Fix. Mend. When something is not working and you try to make it work. Understand. Understand. When you try to know what something is or what is someone saying. Understand what he says. Sew. The act of making clothes. To make clothes or clothes. Okay, to make clothes, it means to sew using the needle and the thread or the string. Hurt. Hurt, it means pain. Pain. It's a verb, yes. Let's go to the adjectives. First with deaf. Deaf. Not able to hear. Unable to hear. Tired. Tired. Someone who is working and practicing his life, but he is tired. He feels not good. He feels rather sick, but continues to work. Traditional, traditional. When I say this is a traditional way, it means it's a very usual way. Everybody knows it. Lovely, lovely, beautiful, and amazing, pretty. Yes. Repeated, routine, repeated. Something you do every day or every time. Bored. When you get bored, you feel angry with something you don't like it. Like you feel bored with the television, there is nothing to watch. Excited. I feel excited, very happy, excited when I want to do something and wait for it. The word active, active, and the opposite is lazy. Active means refresh. I'm awakened. I'm active. I'm happy. I'm excited. I like to do it. But lazy, I don't like it. I don't like to do it. Lazy. I don't like to get up from the bed. I want to sleep all the day and night. So I'm lazy. But I'm active. Enough for sleeping. Let's go for work. The word temporary. Temporary means for a short time. Permanent. Permanent. It means continuous, forever. Let's read these words again. Word, food stall, calligraphy, soon, sign language, call center, computer engineer, artist, street food seller, cook, park, communicate, repair, understand, sue, hurt. Adjectives: deaf, tired, traditional, lovely, repeated, bored, excited, active, lazy, temporary, permanent. Let's move to structure. Today we're going to talk about present continuous. Present continuous means something that's happening at the moment, at the time of speaking. Present continuous expresses a picture, description. Present continuous expresses future planning and arrangement. Now let's go to the first form in affirmative. We use the subject plus am or is or are plus a verb adding to it ing. For example, when I say Salma and Aliya, plural, so are. But I am. Salma and Aliya are studying calligraphy. I am sitting in my English class now. Now, يعني at the moment. Now, while I'm speaking, I'm sitting, okay? Um, I want to talk about the verb when I add ing to it, but after finishing these cases. We talked about affirmative, we're going to talk about negative and then interrogative. At the end, I am going to talk, inshallah, about adding the ing to a verb and changing its end. Let's talk about the present continuous in the negative form. We put the subject, then am, is, are, then not, then the verb plus ing. Like when I say she is, no, it will be isn't because it's negative. She isn't eating at the moment. They are, no, aren't. They aren't studying. Now, this is the negative form. Interrogative, we have two kinds, A and B. This is the yes-no question. When I start with am, is, or are, then the subject, then the verb plus ing, and complete the sentence. When I say, is he helping his young brother? Yes, he is. No, he isn't. Are they growing potatoes now? Yes, they are. No, they aren't. Then we move to the WH question or the question word. Why, where, when, how, who, what, and so on. Start with the question word. Then we put am is are, then the subject and the verb plus ing. Then we complete the question and put the question mark. When I use a word like where, you تاخد ايه؟ are. Where are you working now? Where are you working now? What is he studying? What is he studying at the moment? Then we are going to talk, as I promised, I'm going to talk with you about adding the ing to the end of the verb. This is a verb like cut, put, sit, okay, stop, بلاش stop, خلينا نقول sleep, eat, cry, study, drive, see, die, tie. Cut, cutting, T-I-N-G. Put, putting, T-I-N-G. Sit, sitting, T-I-N-G. Sleep, sleeping, I-N-G. Eat, eating, I-N-G. Cry, crying, I-N-G. No problem. Studying, I-N-G. Drive, driving, I-N-G. But we omit the E. See, seeing. Die, die, Y, I-N-G. tie, tying, Y-I-N-G. لما كان الفعل منتهي بحرف ساكن زي التي وقبل منه حرف واحد متحرك زودنا كمان تي اي ان جي. put يو تي حطينا كمان تي اي ان جي. sit نفس الكلام. sleep عشان في اتنين متحرك حط اي ان جي ما زودش بي. eat برضو اتنين متحرك حط اي ان جي من غير ضغط. الواي مفيش فيها اي مشكله، حبيت احطها لكم علشان ما تتلخبطوش بينها وبين المضارع لما بنحط اس. لكن درايف لما يكون الفعل اخره ايه حذفنا الاي وحطينا اي ان جي، لكن سي ما بنحذفش الاي بنضيف اي ان جي زي ما هي، وبرده بينج نفس الكلام. تمام. اما مثلا فيرب زي داي ده فيرب شاذ جدا، وفيرب تاي اللي بيحصل كالتالي احنا بنشيل الاي اي ونحط واي اي ان جي زي ما عملنا مع داي وتاي. These were some examples. Now I'm going to open your book. Okay, open your book, page 12. Unit 2, lesson 1. How are you feeling? It's 3 a.m. in Cairo, and you are going to talk about some people who are still working 3 a.m. in Cairo. We have a call center worker, we have a computer engineer, we have a nurse, we have a police officer or police officers, we have a shop worker, and then we have street food seller. I'm sorry to interrupt, but now I have text lesson. Okay? This is in page 13. Okay? 3 a.m. in Cairo. I'm looking after patients. Number one is talking. I'm looking after patients at a hospital. It's very busy. I'm looking after children in the children's ward. I like my job, but I'm feeling tired tonight. I'm looking forward to going home and having a rest. This is Amal. She's a nurse. Yes, thank you very much. Let's move to text B. We are driving around the city and making sure that people are safe in the streets. Police officers. We aren't very busy tonight. It's cold. So everyone is staying at home. Idil is feeling a bit bored and I'm feeling hungry. I'm looking forward to having breakfast. Ahmed and Idil. Police officers, as I said. Let's move to C. I'm parking my food stall here because it is the best place in the city. Lots of people and tourists come this way. People start to buy their breakfast at 6 a.m. I'm getting everything ready. I'm feeling cold and I'm looking forward to drinking some hot coffee. Kamal. Yes, Kamal is street food seller. Yes. هو بيسأل شوية أسئلة كده. بيقول مثلا why is Amal feeling tired because the hospital is very busy. Why who are driving around the city? Ahmed and Aidel. Why is everyone staying at home because it's so cold? Why is Kamal parking his food stall at this place because it's the best place in the city and tourists and a lot of people pass this way? Why is Kamal what is Kamal looking forward to? He's looking forward to some hot coffee. Let's move to next page. Lesson 2, page 14. Yes. Reading. Hi, I am Ziad. I live with my mom and dad in a small flat in Minya. At the weekend, I am usually quite lazy. On Friday evening, my parents and I usually have a big dinner with my grandparents, and we sometimes stay at their house. It's bigger than our flat. On Saturday morning, I often stay in bed and then I have a late breakfast with my grandmother. She is a fantastic cook. I am in the afternoon, sorry, in the afternoon I do my homework. Okay, let's move to Angie. Hello, I'm Angie, and this is my sister Aya, and we live near the sea. My father and my uncle have an old boat which they are repairing. I am learning to sail, but Aya doesn't like water very much. At the weekend, we do our homework, and on Saturday, we sometimes spend time with our father and uncle on their boat. We are asked now to complete these texts from below. يعني هنا هاي I am زياد كملناها ببي والمفروض D. Okay. And here we complete this with A and C. Choose the correct answer. On Saturday mornings, Ziad enjoys spending time with his parents, his uncle, his grandmother. No, هي محلولة his grandmother. At the weekend, Ziad likes to have a rest ولا play sport ولا go swimming. At the weekend, Ziad, B and D. On Saturday morning, I stay in bed, have breakfast with my grandmother. At the weekend, Ziad likes to have a rest. At the weekend, Aya and Angie are helping to repair a boat, doing their homework, ولا catching fish. Do homework, yes. They often spend time with their. They often spend time with their father and mother, father and aunt. Oh, uncle and aunt. Okay, okay. Let's move to next page, page 15. And listen to three people talking about learning new skills and put the photos in the correct order. These photos will be put in the correct order. We have some questions then to be answered, but listen to me first. This is calligraphy. This is sign language. This is about painting the kitchen. This is about sewing. Listen to Tamer. Hi, I'm Tamer. At the moment, I'm learning a new skill. I'm learning sign language so I can communicate better with my cousin Sammy. Sammy is deaf. He can't hear. He is learning sign language at school too. I'm having sign language lessons on Saturday morning so I can give Sammy a surprise. Number one مع B is answered. طيب text تاني إيمان بتقول I am Iman. At the weekend, I'm learning to do lots of new things. Our neighbor, Mr. Osman, is in hospital at the moment with some other neighbors in our building. We are repairing his flat. My sisters and I are painting the kitchen, and I am also sewing some new curtains. Okay, this is Iman sewing. والأول قالت painting يبقى ديت هتبقى 2 وديت هتبقى 3. هيتفضل الكاليجرافي 4 نقراها بقى الأول. I am Manal, Mona, and I are starting a calligraphy and art club at school. We are very excited about it. My uncle is an artist and he is coming to school to teach us. We are studying traditional Arabic calligraphy and we are enjoying it very much. I am making a calligraphy book for my uncle as a present. Okay. Now, who does Tamir want to communicate with? الإجابة his cousin. Number one is answered. Number two, what can't a deaf person do? He can't hear. Is it right? Who are Iman and her sisters helping? Iman and her sister are helping their neighbor. اسمه إيه Mr. Osman? Yes, Mr. Osman. Where is Mr. Osman? At the hospital. Who is teaching Manal at the calligraphy and art club? Her uncle. What is Manal making for her uncle? A present, a book. A book as a present, okay? A book. Tamer is learning a new skill at the moment. Iman and her neighbors repair Mr. Osman's flat now. يبقى are repairing. زود عليها اي ان جي. Mr. Osman in a lovely flat lives. Manal and Mona study calligraphy every day. مش هنزود فيها حاجة ولا نقص فيها حاجة. Okay. This is the end of the lesson today, and until we meet again with lesson 3 and the rest of the unit. Goodbye.